We're live. Okay. Well,
All right. So let's see how it sounds. So I've got this on to see how we sound because last time I guess we were like super quiet at the beginning,
yeah.
and yeah. So I just want to make sure that we're sounding okay. This should be starting over here. Okay. I just got a notification that we're live, even though I'm literally in our live stream.
Oh, cool. All right. So,
All right.
well, welcome to Drinks and Chill.
Yes. Welcome to us.
Us, Gio and Matt.
So yeah, I just turned up the gain on the microphone a little bit. I think that should be good. There's a big delay.
Oh yeah.
So
Just being silent. Drink water.
all right, sorry guys, we're just doing testing here. So I think this is gonna be good though.
It's a good amount of voice.
I think so.
Okay.
If we're told otherwise, then we can
Adjust.
But yeah,
Right.
we'll just remember to talk into the thing.
Yeah, and then also be
This
consistent
is-
with our voices.
Yeah, this is really top-notch content. I know, but anyway. All right, welcome to Drinks and Chill. How's it going, Gio?
Well, it's going.
All right,
It's going. Yep.
So what do you have planned for the stream today?
Well, I didn't have anything planned.
Oh,
I thought you had planned stuff.
I don't have anything planned.
Really?
No, I have one thing planned, which will probably take about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But so I don't know. Maybe this will be a short stream. No, it won't be. But yeah, no. So this is what I had planned. So I went to the Bastards Ball this past weekend.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't go.
Yeah, I know. I asked you like a long time ago if you wanted to go, and
Like
you were
6
like,
months.
yeah, and you're like, no, I can't. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but I really couldn't because my mom had to stay home anyway. So just put that out there, I guess.
But I picked up this bourbon there at the Bastards Ball. This was the Crowded Barrel. This is one of their limited edition Bastards Ball exclusive bourbon.
Ooh.
One of 35 bottles.
1 in 35?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So they had 6 different limited editions. And I think that they also gave me this glass when I bought it, the Goblet of Magnificent Thirst.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's what it looks like. Goblet of Magnificent Thirst. But yeah, they had like 6 different ones. Like 6 different limited editions for the Bastards Ball. And so this is just one of the 6 they had. So of this particular one, they had 35 bottles.
Okay.
And I think there was one that they only had 29 bottles of, and another that they had like 40 something. So it was not a lot of each one. And this one just sounded good to me.
So did you like purchase it, or do you have to like win it?
No, I had to purchase it. Well, actually, the way I guess they were like, the guy that I bought it from didn't say it, but I guess what they were telling other people was that they buy the Glencairn and then they get the whiskey for free.
Oh, really?
But they didn't present it to me that way.
So you bought both of them?
No, I bought the whiskey and then the guy is like, "Here, you get this too," and he gave me the Glencairn. So it came with.
Well, that would have been a very expensive Glencairn.
Right. But this is it's called the BOMB, which stands for Bourbon of Magnificent Bastards.
Ooh.
This is aged 2 years and 19 days. And it was, let's see here, 15-gallon used, peated single mom. So I don't know if do you remember the single mom whiskey that we had a while back?
Yep.
So this was aged in the barrel that held that.
Oh, well, that was like one of my favorite malts.
Yeah, or finished, I guess, because then it couldn't be a bourbon. But I guess it's a finished bourbon. I don't know.
Ooh.
Cheers.
It's a nice color. Like perfumey and floral.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like a floral thing back there. So I'm gonna see if I can find the deets for this one. No, it's not that one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. So yeah, Bourbon of Magnificent Bastard. Okay, yeah, so basically everything that's on here is on that label. It's 105 proof, 52.5% ABV.
Ooh.
And yeah, only 35 bottles available of that particular one. So then they had others. They had a Balcones. I think they sourced from Balcones, which was like an Irish style, which only had 29 bottles available. This one here had 45. Let's see, redistilled Rumble, 40. So yeah, like all of the ones that they had, there were 6 of them, had like a limited number of bottles available. Oh, and then they only had 23 of this one that was aged in a mead barrel.
Ooh, mead.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is super florally.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
There's like a little bit. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, there's like a little bit of spiciness to it.
Yeah. It doesn't give that like Texas, like bitterness kind of thing that you get, I think, out of a lot of Texas whiskeys.
Well, I smell a little bit of bitterness to it.
Well, yeah, but I feel like Texas, you get like that, like super oaky, like
Yeah.
almost overwhelmingly oaky, but not getting that here. And I'm not sure if this was distilled by them or if they sourced it from Gulf Coast. Because it just says distilled in Texas and bottled by Crowded Barrel Whiskey Company.
Mm.
So they might have. I mean, it's definitely from Texas, but it might not have been distilled there at Crowded Barrel. I'm not sure.
It's a sample, not for sale, but yet you bought it.
Well, I didn't buy it. I bought the Glencairn, and then they gave me that.
Oh, I see what they.
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna taste it now.
You ready?
Did we already cheers?
We cheers. You want to cheers again?
We'll cheers again.
We'll cheers again. Very woody.
Yeah. Okay, so this is it says Queen's Run. So I'm looking up what is a Queen's Run for bourbon. So Queen's Run, this is from Copperworks Distilling Co. from Seattle, Washington. Queen's Run, a special distillation process. You may have noticed the term Queen's Run used to describe a handful of our releases. This is a term we've borrowed from the rum distillery to describe a distillation run entirely from the heads and tails of prior distillations. Oh, okay. So, heads and tails. I've been watching a lot of distilling videos lately.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you don't know, the heads and tails are the first and the last things that come off the still. So, when like the distillate, like the clear liquid comes off the still, well, the very first thing that comes off is like, I think it's called like the foreshots, and they get rid of that because those are like bad for you.
Oh.
But then the heads come off, which they get rid of, not necessarily because they're bad for you, but just because the flavors that they have aren't that great. And then like the middle of the distillation is going to be the hearts, which is typically what's kept for the whiskey. And then at the very end of the distillation is called the tails. And that's usually gotten rid of. Sometimes some of it's kept, but for the most part it's gotten rid of just because, again, it tastes bad. But then the heads and tails will sometimes be run through the still again to try and get out some of those like imperfections that were in there before. Mm-hmm. And so I'd heard that term Queen's Run before. So it sounds like this is completely redistilled heads and tails, like stuff that was previously discarded.
That's interesting.
Which explains why it has such a small quantity.
Yeah, because you can only do something.
Mm-hmm. I learned all that like 2 days ago.
Is that why they can't resell it? Because
I don't think so.
It's like it would have been discarded.
I don't think so. I think like Queen's Run whiskeys are a thing.
Oh, okay.
Because I had heard the term before, but no, I'm not sure why that's there. to be honest. They might have had that there for like so that they wouldn't accidentally sell it to someone who wasn't there for the Bastard's Ball.
Oh,
That's
I
my
see.
guess.
Yeah, like purchasing it and reselling it online because it's limited.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, has that really stopped people?
Mm-mm.
Like 20 years ago, I used to resell Coke cans or like buy Coke from the grocery store and then resell it.
Oh, yeah.
Have like a backpack full of like snacks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people did that growing up.
Yeah, and each bag will say not for resale.
Or like, I don't know, whenever we used to have like garage sales and stuff, I would always go out and buy a couple of cases of bottled water and then just throw them in a cooler and then sell the individual bottles.
Oh, I'm sure people did that at concerts too.
Yeah.
Those $4 bottles of water, really expensive in the beginning, and then you're like, I really need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like a way beyond the statute of limitations, so no one can charge me.
So anyway, yeah, that was from. This is what I picked up at the Bastard's Ball, and it was a good time. They didn't have near as many distilleries as they usually do.
Oh, really? It was a little bit. The count was a little bit lower.
The count was a little bit lower, but so they had Andalusia, Cedar Ridge. They had a lot of distilleries that they hadn't had before though. So they had Andalusia, which is always there, and that's always fun. I ended the day at Andalusia just because I wanted my last whiskey to be a good one. Oh, and some news about Andalusia. Apparently, so you remember the Revenant Oak? It's 100 proof right now, but the guy there said that they're getting ready to transition it from 100 proof to cask strength. So here in a bit, when you go to the store, instead of buying the Revenant Oak at 100 proof, you buy it at cask strength. And I don't know if they're doing that with all of them or just that one.
That particular one?
Yeah, he might have just told me about that one because that was the one I was drinking. But yeah, at least that one is going to be released at cask strength. And then they had Clonakilty Distillery, which is from Ireland. Compass Box was there.
Ooh.
Far North Distillery from Minnesota. They had a lot of, they had several different rye whiskeys there. And then Iron Root, which is always good. Ranger Creek. And then Virginia Distillery. And Virginia and Cedar Ridge were probably my favorites of the ones that I hadn't tried before.
I'm sorry you didn't get something from them.
Well, they can't sell whiskey. Like the visiting distilleries can't sell whiskey at the event because of laws.
Oh, really? Oh, so you can taste it, but they can't sell it?
Right.
You can buy Glencairn and then give a bottle of whiskey for free.
I wonder if that's like a loophole they could use, like in the future. But
I
anyway,
kind of want to do that with everything now.
No, but seriously, I don't know, but they were really good. So I've had these two little tiny bottles back here forever, and I don't want to try them right now. I want to try them on their own like video. But this is them, the Virginia Distillery Company. So these are two American single malt whiskeys finished in these different types of casks, bourbon and a cuvee cask. Is it cuvee? I have no idea what a cuvee cask is. But I'd like to try these two soon, maybe on like Hello? Okay, I think that fixed it. Did that fix it? I think it did. I think it did because it's showing.
Your game was.
Maybe that's. Nope. What about now? That might be better. Huh. I don't know.
Alright.
Yes, that fixed it. Wow. I wonder if we've had people like, because I've seen people like joining and then leaving. I wonder if it's because like we just weren't able to be heard.
They thought it was them.
Yeah. No, they probably thought it was us. They're like, look at these guys. They're just talking and like not making any sound. I'm gonna have to keep coming back to this to make sure that we can like the audio is working, because I want to be sure that we're not like missing stuff.
Well, instead of a full screen, can you like
Let's see if it'll let me do that. Huh. No, it's not gonna let me do it. Maybe if I just do like this and this like that. That might work. Yeah, that might work.
okay. So that you can see it and then we can still see that part.
Mm-hmm. We just have one monitor here. It would be a lot better if we had two, but we only have the one. But this way we can see like the audio movement. So,
yep. Right, so I wonder how long we've been talking for.
I don't know. Shout out to Joss for letting us know.
For going like an hour.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. But this is no, this was a good one.
Yeah.
I hear something like static. Let's see. Yeah, there's some kind of static going on. I've heard that before in this.
Is it the cable?
I don't know. Maybe I just need to keep my headphones plugged into the thing. But I don't know what's going on. But yeah, there's definitely some kind of static in there. Cause look, it's not even. I turned the gain back up, but it's not even getting up into the yellow. Sorry guys, we had some audio issues last time, and I guess they're back. So let's see. I'm gonna just come and listen to it here live. Let's see what that's like. It looks like it's, yeah, the audio is a little bit louder this time after I unplugged it, plugged it back in. Maybe this cable is what's weird. I'm just now getting to the point in the yeah, I think that's a little bit better. All right. I'm just gonna leave that running, and I'll put this on every now and then just to check on it. But yeah. All right. Anyway, it's time to move on from this one anyway. So let's bust out. I know I said I didn't have a plan, but I came up with a plan.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna bust out now with the Compass Box Story of the Spaniard. And there's a reason actually that
Why we're gonna be having this again?
I want us to have this one again. Yeah. I'm just gonna pour it in the same glass. Or do you think I should use a different glass?
It's up to you.
I'll just pour it in the same glass.
Okay.
All right. So this is Compass Box Story of the Spaniard. Oh, that was probably a good idea. I didn't do that with mine. Oh well. If you're familiar with Compass Box, they are a blending, they blended whiskey from Scotland. This one is actually less ABV than the one we just had. It's 43% ABV. Um, so when we were at the Bastards Ball, there was a guy from Compass Box there, and he had several different Compass Box whiskeys there to try. He had Orchard House, Peat Monster. Which other one did he have? It wasn't Story of the Spaniard. He had Orchard House, Peat Monster, and one other. He had Celestial, but then he had two new ones that I had never heard of before. He had, and here I'll show you the picture of them if I can find it. Okay, why did I only take videos? But he had this Nectarosity
Ooh.
and Crimson Casks.
Ooh.
So, like, I asked the question, like, oh, are those, like, new, like, limited releases? Or he said, oh, no, these are going to be part of the core lineup now. Nectarosity and Crimson Cask. The Nectarosity was really, like, that one was super citrusy. I really liked that one. But he said that those were going to be replacing the Story of the Spaniard.
Really?
Yeah, they're discontinuing Story of the Spaniard.
Why?
I don't know.
I like that one.
I love that one. That's my favorite Compass Box. Like at least of the ones I've tried. But yeah,
Now you gotta savor that one.
I gotta savor it or try to buy another bottle before it goes away. I might do that honestly. Try to buy another bottle.
I'll have to find a bottle too.
They have them at Total Wine, or at least that's where I got that one.
Yeah.
So if you go there, you should be able to get it. But yeah, they're discontinuing it. And he said they're also discontinuing Spice Tree, which we tried on one of our tastings, but it wasn't really...
Yeah, that one was really on our own.
I didn't care for that one as much. But he said that the Crimson Cask is meant to be like the substitute for both of those.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Nectarosity is just like...
Its own
thing, yeah.
Did you try that over there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I tried both of them. I will say the Crimson Cask to me was pretty similar to this one. Not exactly, but it was pretty similar. And then that Nectarosity was probably my favorite just because of how unique it was, of the two at least. Like super citrusy. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, if you're just joining us, be sure to go pick up a bottle of this because they're going to be retiring Story of the Spaniard soon for Compass Box. Which makes me sad.
He has his sources.
Yeah.
Cheers.
According to the Compass Box guy at the Bastards Ball. And I even told him, I was like, really? The Story of the Spaniard is my favorite. And yeah, he used the word retiring, not discontinue. So...
Oh, that's different.
I guess it's different. But...
That means they can bring it back.
I guess
Can they bring it back with the retire? Yeah, I guess they can bring it back with the retire.
Well, I would think they'd be able to bring it back, like if they re-blended it the same way it used to be blended. Mm-hmm. So... I don't know. But yeah, it made me kind of sad. That Crimson Cask, like it tasted that way. It was super like fruity. It was very I don't want to say perfumey, but kind of what's the word? Like almost sharp, but not an alcohol sharp, like a tartness. That's the word I was looking for, like a
okay.
tartness. Whereas this one doesn't really have that tartness. I think this one is a little bit more rounded off. Mm-hmm. This is just like a really pleasant whiskey that you can kind of explore for a while.
Yeah.
Especially being low proof. Ugh. I'm so sad about it.
It's a very a soft drink, which I like too.
Mm-hmm.
It does have like a citrus qualities to it too, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We recently did a review of this one. Like I say recently, but it might have been like a month or two ago that we did a review of this one. and we both really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Compass Box, Story of the Spaniard, and Spice Tree are going to be retired soon in favor of Nectarosity and Crimson Casks. Moment of silence for. So the Packers, they're doing well.
Yeah. Not doing too shabby.
No.
Nope.
My team is not doing well.
Yeah.
We need a new quarterback. Well, I don't know if we need a new quarterback. We just need to stop using the quarterback we have.
There we go.
I think our backup quarterback...
It's probably better.
It's probably better. I'm a Browns fan, so you can put all that together now. Our backup quarterback is Jameis Winston. Like, it's...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And especially with, like, Amari Cooper there, and we actually have a decent, like, receiving core.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not with Amari Cooper gone. Yeah. But before he was gone, we had a pretty decent receiving core. And so, I don't know. I feel like we might have done a little bit better with him, but what do I know? I'm not the...
I mean, Watson used to be good. And then all of a sudden, he got that injury, and then all that outside noise coming in. So then I guess he just lost.
Honestly, I feel like I'm trying to think of a time that a quarterback has ever been able to come back from like outside noise like that, and I can't really think of it. Even
Michael Vick, he came back.
But did he do well?
Yeah.
Oh.
He did well. He never got to the Super Bowl, but he got close a few times.
He did okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
His outside noise was pretty big.
I know it was, yeah. I remember that. But yeah, isn't he like an analyst now on one of the networks?
I think so.
I keep checking the stream because I want to make sure that it's not like dying. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out.
And then Ben Roethlisberger had some outside noise.
Mm-hmm.
And he won a Super Bowl. Oh, he got to a Super Bowl. No, he did win the Super Bowl afterwards.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll come up with another microphone solution by the next stream. Because, yeah, there's something going on with this one. It's just not wanting to...
It's not working as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the microphone or the cable. Something tells me it's the cable.
You should just get a new cable.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That'll be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Deshaun Watson's outside noise was pretty big too.
Yeah, and still going on.
Yeah, like that hasn't been like resolved by any means. So it's
there's still new cases coming out.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I know hindsight is 20/20 and seeing what he's doing now, but even when we signed Deshaun Watson, like even then I was like, we need to stick with Baker Mayfield. Like we just need to stick with him. Like for...
Well, he's the first one to bring, or not the first, but in a very long time, he brought them to the playoffs.
Yeah, we had a playoff win for the first time since like the 90s with Baker Mayfield. So it's like, he can do it, and I think it was just a matter of having the right people around him, which I feel like we kind of got after he left.
Yeah. Well, they finally brought in Kevin Stefanski, which he did pretty well when he was with the Vikings.
Yeah, sorry. No, but you're right, he did. And it's... I don't know. That's why I said, like, regardless of how this season goes, even if we don't win another game, I hope they don't get rid of Kevin Stefanski. because I think that part of me thinks that he is being forced to use Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, it seems like on the field their chemistry is not there.
Yeah.
He's basically want one thing while the QB wants another, and that doesn't work well.
Yeah.
You have to have a good QB coach relationship.
Like the GM or whoever it is like saying, "Oh, use Deshaun Watson because we got
paid him all his money."
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm turning down the audio on the computer here because I'm listening to it here. We've been plagued with audio issues for the last couple of live streams, and there's a lot of
Is it bassy?
It's not bassy, it's staticky.
Oh.
And I don't know if it's because of how I had it up there or if it's the gain on here.
Oh.
How about now? I don't know. We'll see how it is. I just put a thing in the chat that we're having audio issues. I know you can't read from that far, but
I don't know why.
I mean, it really the only thing is it's staticky. As long as I leave it alone, I mean, we're still able to be heard. It's just staticky for some reason.
Yeah. We'll get all that sorted out in the near future.
Yeah. I honestly just think we need a new wire. But we'll see. But yeah, anyway, to recap, Compass Box, Story of the Spaniard, and Spice Tree are both going away.
They're retiring.
Super sad about Story of the Spaniard. Spice Tree,
Once we try it again, we're like, oh no, this one's going too.
You know what? We should try Spice Tree again soon. They still sell that little kit at Total Wine. I might buy that little kit again just for the purposes of trying Spice Tree and Peat Monster again. Because that was a nice way to try those two. But yeah. Anyway.
A little creamy afterwards. Aftertaste. After finish.
It does have that creamy finish, right? That's really nice. But yeah, those were the big, at least takeaways from me from the Bastards Ball was getting that limited edition bourbon, and then I found a couple of distilleries that I had never tried before, but I really liked. And
so
then
have they been there before, or is this a new? It's a new that they came to this event.
They hadn't been to that event before.
Oh, okay.
Cedar Ridge and Virginia Distilling hadn't been there before. Neither had Compass Box, but I was familiar with Compass Box. But yeah, it was really cool to have some new distilleries there, and like I said, I was a little bit bummed that they didn't have as many as they usually do, but the fact that they had some new ones there was pretty cool, and I kind of hope that they continue that going forward. Like go for like, I guess like quality over quantity type of thing, where they have like maybe not as many distilleries as they've had in the past, but like kind of change it up each year. Still have Andalusia every year because Andalusia is just that good. But
is Garrison Brothers usually there?
They've only been there once.
Really?
Garrison Brothers, at least in the times that I've gone. Iron Root was there, and so was Ranger Creek, and they're usually, I think they've been there every time I've gone too.
Has like still Austin usually show up?
Usually, but they weren't there. Balcones wasn't there. They're usually always there.
Mm.
This might have been the first year Balcones wasn't there. Trying to think what else. Who else is usually there that wasn't this time? Oak and Eden is usually there. They weren't there this year. Let me turn around, look at my Texas whiskey section here. Ranger Creek was there. Iron Root. Yeah, I think those are the kind of the core Texas distilleries that are typically there at this event that weren't there. Balcones, Oak and Eden, Still Austin, Lone Elm is usually there too. Taracaro. None of them were there this time.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was just 3: Andalusia, Iron Root, and Ranger Creek. So, that being said, let's have some Iron Root.
All right.
Of course, I picked the one that's all the way in the back. So they had their Saints Alley collection there, as usual. This is Saints Alley, a blend of straight bourbon whiskey finished in Armagnac casks, batch 1. They're at batch 14 now.
Oh, wow.
I think it was batch 14. It was some high number. But this is from their first batch of Saints Alley. And I just remember... I remember trying this at the Bastards Ball, and then immediately going and buying a bottle of it.
Oh, really?
Because it was just, that good.
So do they most of the time have new releases or new upcoming releases, or is it mostly just all the same? Because I know the Compass has some new ones, and
yeah, they'll have some new releases. Let me see. They had a couple of. So they had these Iron Root Sleight of Hand. These are, they have a bourbon, and they have a rye. A blend of straight rye whiskey, a blend of straight bourbon whiskey, and it's here, I'll just show the picture of it. Let's see, maybe it'll show up. That's what they look like. If I was really professional, I'd have loaded this into OBS and then just had it come up on the stream. But I think the rye is gonna come out in November, and then the bourbon is gonna come out here like it might already be out, but. He said the bourbon was going to come out in a couple of days, but at the time I tried these, neither one of them had actually come out in stores yet. But they were pretty good. I actually prefer the rye, I think, over the bourbon.
Really?
So I'm not sure if those are going to be if they're going to be new to their regular what's the word?
Collection?
Yeah, to their core
lineup,
or if they're just going to be limiteds, or if they're going to be batches like the Saints Alley is. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so this one has that sort of Texas oakiness. That oak is the first thing that I notice here.
It smells like oak and grape skins. Like the bitterness from the grape skin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I believe this is a blend of MGP and Iron Root's distillate. Oh, yeah, a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in Armagnac casks. So Armagnac is a type of brandy.
Oh. That was a little sharper on the taste.
It was, actually. This is probably the highest proof one. Well, it is the highest proof one we've had tonight. It's 107 proof.
Oh, so it's 53?
53.5. No, but that's super good. This one could probably benefit from a little bit of water.
I think so too. It's really sharp.
It is really sharp. It's sharper than I remember it being, which is surprising because I feel like usually when the bottle has been open for a little bit, it kind of mellows out. Would you like a drop?
Yes, sir.
Just one?
Yep. Okay. Remember when you first started, I would just be like drinking. I'd be like, oh. So if you're just stopping in, we're having the Herald. We're actually just talking about his recent recent trip to the Bastard Ball.
Mm-hmm. So we're basically just trying whiskeys by the distilleries that were there at the Bastards Ball. We started off with one from Crowded Barrel, and then we had Compass Box, Story of the Spaniard, and now we're at Iron Root, Saint's Alley, Armagnac, blend of straight bourbons finished in Armagnac casks, batch number 1. I'll have to pick up another one of these, like the current batch, and we'll have to do a comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to add one more drop. Would you like one?
Yeah, I think it's would benefit.
But yeah. So it was super hot that day. The first thing we did when we got there was we went into their alchemy building, and I bought the bottle. So like that bottle was like, that was like the first thing I did was buy this bottle of the Bourbon of Magnificent Bastards Queen's Run, aged or finished aging, I should say, in the single mom barrel. Which, if you're not familiar with that, that was their award-winning... Where is it? This one. Their award-winning single malt whiskey won best single malt in Texas last year. Maybe we finish off the stream with that one. But, yeah, they aged it in one of those barrels. And then... after that, we went and just tried like 2 whiskeys and then ate. They had like food trucks there.
Mm-hmm.
They had one selling pizza, one selling barbecue, and one selling like tacos.
Ooh.
So I had like a sausage wrap from the barbecue truck. And then in the alchemy building, they also had someone, they had West China Tea Company.
West China Tea. I heard of that company.
They're in Austin.
Oh.
And so they were doing like tea tastings. So I did a tea tasting.
Oh, how was that?
It was actually really cool. Like it was, I actually really enjoyed it.
What tea did you have?
I don't even remember what it was, like what the name of the tea was. It's like their own blend.
Mm.
So it's not like, oh, I had like a chamomile or a, like, you know, something like that. It's like their own blend that they put together.
Is it like a London tea, like a European tea style, or is it more like?
No, it's like an Asian.
Mm.
Yeah. So that was really good. And then we went and got we went and just sat down for a little bit. Joss got a glass of wine because she's not really a whiskey drinker, and just hung out for a little bit, and then we went back and did some more tasting. So the event was like 5 hours long.
Oh wow.
So I kind of split up my tastings because I didn't want to just like taste everything like all.
And then get like,
Yeah.
or you can't taste anything afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, and I took it's way over there. Okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta show this. Sorry, we have like everything set up, all the equipment right here, so it's like hard to get to. But I took this with me. The little thing that you set the glass in.
Oh.
And I finally got to use it. So like you set the Glencairn in here and it goes over.
Oh. So did it work?
Yeah, it worked. So like whenever I went to a like one of the stands that they had, I had my Glencairn in there like this. Let's see, like that. And like this over. I didn't take the actual Glencairn. I took like the little smaller glass that I actually got at Killoman.
Oh, so you had to bring your own Glencairn?
Well, you didn't have to. They had like the what am I trying to say? The distillers had glasses there for you to use, but they were plastic glasses. Like remember those little shot glasses we used to use, the little colored ones? They had glasses like that, but they were clear. So that's what they were serving their tastings in.
Oh.
But a lot of people bring their own Glencairn.
I can see why.
Or they just buy one there. And anyone who bought like one of the bottles got one of those, so a lot of people were using that one.
Oh, okay. I can see why, because the little plastic ones, I'm surprised we did tastings on those.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we got anything out of it.
And I'm surprised that those distillers were okay with like pouring their whiskey in those glasses.
I don't know why. Like I'm surprised I can't make like plastic like shape ones, like Glencairns but plastic.
I think I've seen like plastic shaped Glencairns.
At least get that body so that I kind of like the.
Yeah. Or not plastic, but like what is that material called? I don't know, but it's basically like the kind that if you drop it, it doesn't break.
Oh, like acrylic or whatever.
Maybe.
No, not acrylic.
Not acrylic. I don't know, but it's one of those. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, it's they used to give you like little shot glasses when you got there. So I mean, I guess you could at least drink out of that. And I mean, I know shot glasses aren't the best thing to sip from, but it was at least better than like a plastic glass.
Yeah.
So.
If you look at our past videos, we used to do tastings from those little colored shot glasses. But they're like the little tiny ones, not even real shot glass.
Yeah, but that's how we would like differentiate. We were like, oh, the red one, the blue one. Now we use those shot glasses as lids.
And that's how we differentiate by color.
But before, we used to actually drink out of them. Yeah.
Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Still remember the birthday cake.
Oh, yeah.
What was the birthday cake? Was that like rum?
That was a rum, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, anyway, so I took this and I had a little glass in there. So whenever I went up to a table to like pour whiskey, I would just like hold it up and like they would pour it in there. And sometimes I would undo it like that because like it can be kind of awkward to have to like, lean over and do it.
So let me get close to you.
And then at the very end of the day, I saw someone there who had the same exact one as me.
Oh, really?
Like the Killoman one. I saw someone there who had the same exact one, and it turns out they had visited Killoman like 2 months after I did. So we were...
Oh, you talked to him too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, when you see someone who has the same exact lanyard as you from...
Well, I didn't think you would have gone and talked to him. I thought you would just like pass by, oh, look, he has the same one, and just keep walking.
No. But it was...
Like, that's what I would do.
Yeah. No.
It's like, hey, Matt, he has the same one.
I don't think normally I would have done that, but by that point I had been drinking a little bit.
Oh, so
I've become a little bit more chatty after I've been...
Your social skills were...
Yeah.
I'm like the opposite. I'm good at like going up to people saying hello, but that's it. That's the end of my social.
You
skills.
say hello and then you expect them to like carry on the thing. No, see, I'm the kind of person that like I'm not good at initiating a conversation, but if someone initiates a conversation with me,
you can carry it on.
Yeah, I think I'm okay at carrying it on. But
like that. Like, oh, you're done talking. Okay, I guess I'll walk away. I don't know.
I was just listening to the stream. It actually sounds all right.
All right, that's good.
The static isn't there, so maybe it fixed itself. Who knows? But yeah, I'm kind of savoring this one a little bit because I really like this one.
Mm-hmm. That water helped a lot.
It did.
We weren't even talking about the water. That's probably why everyone left.
Right? No, but the water did help out.
Yeah.
It kind of made it a little less sharp. I don't think any of the flavors went away.
Nope.
But it just kind of dialed down the sharpness.
And it made it more heavier. So like the creaminess is a lot more there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here just drinking without even like thinking about it. Wait, we have this one on this one, right? We did a video on this one?
This one was in one of our tastings that we did.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't just done like a
video.
Yeah, like
I think we should.
On it. We should. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, we
so
definitely
the finish was really good. It has a nice creamy finish, sweet. I know it was really sharp before adding the few drops.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 2 drops we did.
Yeah, this one needed 2 drops, but I think it got there. I think it did all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna just rinse the glass out, and then I have one more whiskey that we can try, and then we'll probably wrap it up here. But in keeping with the theme of whiskeys by distillers that were at the Bastards Ball, we're going to try one more whiskey by another distiller that was there. We'll put this back here.
Is outside of the cast strength from Andalusia, is there another new release from them?
No. I tried their rum. Because they were also giving tastings of their rum, and I think it just kind of solidified that I'm not a rum guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never really been like someone who. I can't think of a rum that I've ever had that I've had neat, and I was like, oh yeah, this is super good. Like I just don't think I'm a rum guy.
I think rum is better like just mixed, right? That's what it's made for.
Well, I don't know if it's made for that, but I think I personally prefer rum, like in a mixed drink, as opposed to...
Because rum is very sweet,
mm-hmm.
and I feel like that's what it's made for, is mixing.
Could be, but yeah, I tried their rum just because everything else that they were giving samples of I'd had before,
Mm-hmm.
and they had their rum. And last year I tried their brandy.
They have a brandy too?
They have a brandy, and it was actually really good. Like, I'm not a brandy guy, but their brandy, Andalusia's, was like, it was really good. So I was like, you know what? Their brandy was really good, so let me try out their rum. And it wasn't for me.
It wasn't for you? Oh.
No. So this one that we're trying is Andalusia Striker. You and I have had this one when we went to visit Andalusia. This is 100 proof single malt whiskey from Texas. Christine
Hello.
Cambley. You're not a big rum person either? No, I don't blame you. It's I don't know what it is about rum. It's just I don't really care for it. I don't use it that much even in cocktails. I feel like I usually use gin in cocktails more than anything else.
We should do that one day. Like have a rye, a bourbon, a rum, a vodka. Oh, another one be
Gin, tequila.
gin, tequila.
Like try them just all like neat. Or
Oh yeah. See what we like better.
Well, I think something like that is gonna just completely come down to like personal taste.
Oh.
Like, cause I mean,
And scotch.
we're whiskey guys, so we're gonna like the whiskeys better than like the.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. I mean, if we pick like
because we might get like a sweet one that we really like, and we're like, oh my god, I like this one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like do it like blinded, because I'm pretty sure even blinded we can figure out which is which.
We probably just need to do like a rum tasting. Just try different rums and see if we find one that we actually like.
Because did we do? No, we didn't do a gin tasting. We did gin for, what was it?
We did a gin a long time ago. We did a gin versus vodka for martini.
Right? Martinis?
Yeah. But we never did the rum.
Oh, cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers. What does this smell like? It smells like, what does it smell like?
Permanent marker?
No, it doesn't smell like permanent marker. It smells like,
Sounds like a shoe. Like a leather shoe.
leather. Yeah, for sure leather. Licorice. It smells like licorice. Which is weird because it's a single malt. I don't think I've ever gotten that in a single malt. I wonder if it's kind of like blending with the other stuff that's been in this glass tonight.
Maybe. This is how blends work.
But we've like rinsed it out and everything. I did love the Lagavulin 11 Offerman 4th edition with the rum casking. You know what?
Yes.
That's the thing. I feel like I've enjoyed rum finished whiskeys.
I think you enjoyed Offerman.
Well, I enjoyed that, but I also enjoyed the Tullamore Dew rum cask.
Oh yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
See, rum adds that sweetness to it.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to taste this. Cheers.
Okay.
Or we'll cheers again, yeah.
Can't go wrong with Lagavulin.
No, you can't. Oh, speaking of can't go wrong with Lagavulin. So all year, you know how we have like our top 10 whiskeys?
Mm-hmm.
So
We went wrong with Lagavulin?
No, but all year, like Lagavulin has been like my number one. Like it was that Ink of Legends, and then it got knocked out by the Lagavulin 16. But then it got knocked out. The Lagavulin 16 got knocked out by the Whistle Pig Piggyback Bourbon.
Oh my gosh.
So as of right now, this is my number one whiskey of the year.
Oh, I'm so glad that was your birthday gift.
And what's crazy is, do you know what your number one whiskey of the year is?
What?
The Devil's River Distiller Select Bourbon.
Really? My
Yeah.
birthday gift?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought that was awesome that the gifts we got each other are our favorite
ones.
whiskeys so far. I mean, that could change between now and the end of the year, but
Yeah.
as of right now, see, we know what the other likes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I never thought that a bourbon, let alone a Whistle Pig bourbon, would beat out a Lagavulin for me.
Well, I know that you had because I got you the mini set, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know you like that, so I was like, oh, I gotta find something.
Yeah. But I still want to do where we go through and like taste through our top 5 and rank them because
Things can change.
yeah, and I feel like when we first started like the new rating system this year, we were still kind of trying to get used to like the new percentages and stuff like that. So I don't know. There's some whiskeys that we had at the beginning of the year that I feel like I should have ranked a little bit higher, but you know, that's what we ranked them at the time.
Yeah.
So at the end of the year, we can go through and revisit some of those.
What is it? Oh my gosh, I'm so blind.
Christine said yes, me too, but I'm not sure what that was in response to. I'm sorry. Oh, was that in response to the like rum finished whiskeys, like in general?
Oh, probably.
That might have
Yeah.
been what it was. But yeah, this whiskey, Gio and I went and visited this distillery a couple of years ago now. There's a video of it on the channel. But this particular one, the Striker one, it was like rated by, I don't know if it was Whiskey Magazine or Whiskey Advocate Magazine as one of the top 20 whiskeys in the world. Like this one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I know it was this one, and then there was because we had 3 of them, right, on the flight.
We had 3, and then we had the White Dog.
And I know there was another one that we really liked at that time too.
I actually loved all 3 of them, honestly.
They were so pricey.
Yeah.
And I think they were all cask strength too, right?
Well, the ones we tried were all bottled and bond.
Bottom
100 proof. So it's...
Because I remember, because I couldn't get it not that I couldn't get it. I didn't want to get it because there were, I think, a higher proof one, right?
Oh, yeah. They had a little kit at the time you and I went. They had a little kit that was, it might have been rum finish actually, but it was their 3 core whiskeys, which is the triple distilled, the Revenant Oak, and this one, the Striker, finished in a rum cask. I think that's what it was at the time. It was finished in a rum cask, and the kit itself, it was like the half-size bottles. It was like $125.
Yeah.
Which is a little pricey. But, you know. Christine says, Whistlepig can be very nice. I like a couple of rides by Whistlepig, but wow, they can be pricey. Yeah, they can be. But this bourbon, the piggybacks, I don't think are that pricey. The piggyback rye, I think is like $50 or $60, at least here in the States.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is in Canada. But I don't think the bourbon is going to be that much more. But once you get into like the Whistlepig, like 10-year, 12-year, yeah, those get super pricey. The ryes. Tullibardine rum finish. Ooh, I'll have to give that a try. End of the year will be fun. Yeah, we usually do, at the end of every year, we try our infinity bottle. And then we do a blind tasting of
Our top 5.
Yeah, of our top 5 to see like which one is actually our favorite, because the ratings we give our whiskeys like in the moment can be very like subjective,
especially with like a lot of these are our first opens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one isn't, but yeah.
And I don't think that since we've been doing that, I don't think that our top rated whiskey has ever been our number 1 like at the end of that tasting.
Yeah.
So
they've been pretty close. I
Yeah.
mean, they're usually like they'll drop down to our 3 or 2, but usually it's surprising when like our 5 goes to number 1.
Yeah.
And I think that happened.
That
once.
has happened, yeah. Where the number 5 in the tasting, like the number 5 ranked whiskey was the number 1 when we tried it. So, yeah. I'd like maybe this time to do like, see if we can do like maybe like our top 7 or something.
Well, I was still thinking about our top 5, but changing it up and having my top 5 and switching with your top 5.
Oh, like you try mine and I try yours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
We can do that like on a different day or something like that.
Yeah.
Having like 2 of them. So like I'll try my top 5, see if anything changes. And then like, I don't know, a week later or something like that.
Yeah.
Do yours.
Or maybe we do like one of them as a video and the other as like a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Whistlepig 10 here in Vancouver is $120.
Ooh.
I don't think it's that much here. Let me see how much it is here. That's interesting. Whistlepig. Actually, no. Let me just go to the Total Wine website and see how much it is there. I don't think it's that much. The 15 is $360. Oh my goodness. Whistlepig 12. Wait, no, that can't be right. Oh wait, that's
I guess it is.
Whistlepig 12-year-old old world rye? No, that can't be it. Whistlepig. The 15-year here is $249. Hold on. I don't want the old world rye. I just want the regular 12-year. The Whistlepick 12-year old world cask is $97.99 on Reserve Bar. Old world? Is that what it is? The old world rye? I guess that's what it is. The old world. Yeah. Oh, 159.99. The total wine, the 12-year.
So it's cheaper over there.
Oh, the Whistlepick 10 she's talking about. Wait, do we even have a Whistlepick 10? I don't know if I've ever seen a Whistlepick 10 year. Oh yeah, Whistlepick 10. Oh, it's $80.99. I don't know why I was looking at the 12. You said the 10. Yeah, $80.99. $80.99 at Total Wine. I'm not sure how that works out in Canadian to yep, $2.49 for the 15. I'm not sure how that works out with the exchange rate, but yeah, regardless, it's still super pricey.
Yeah, still pricey.
Mm-hmm. HD, New Riff. Yeah. We haven't had New Riff on the channel.
Is that a drink?
Yeah, it's a bourbon.
Oh, I don't know. Have you had that just personally?
Yeah, I've tried it.
Wait, is New Riff the one that... Wait, what was the one that we had that was Oh.
New Riff.
Wait, we haven't had that?
We haven't had it.
You broke the seal.
Yeah, I've had it.
Oh.
But we haven't had it.
Why do I feel like we had that one? Okay.
I don't know.
I saw that a lot up there, and I always thought that we had it.
No, it's been up there for a while, but we haven't had it.
Oh, you know what? I thought that was the Metallica one. What was the Metallica one?
Blackened.
Blackened.
Where is that Metallica one? It's...
I know you didn't finish it.
I didn't finish it, no. It's around.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's way in the back here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No.
Okay. I think it had like the same, like almost the same coloration, right?
Yeah, kind of. It had kind of like that
That matte
ombre
black
or whatever.
and-
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we can have the new riff here
Yeah.
after we finish this one.
This one? Wait, so the piggybacks are cheaper than, I guess, just the regular Whistle Pigs?
Yeah, so like that kit you got me,
Mhm.
like if you buy like the bottles individually, they're going to be a lot more expensive than the piggybacks.
Oh, so this piggyback that I got you was a lot cheaper?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how much you paid for that, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know how much it is at Total Wine.
Oh, yeah, so is that where I got it? I think that's where I got it.
Oh, okay. Total Wine or Twin Liquors?
Oh, I got Twin Liquors.
Oh, okay. It's $40 at Total Wine.
I think I spent a little bit more.
Oh. You probably did if you got it at Twin Liquors.
Yeah. Well, there's not that many Total Wines. I
Mm-mm.
think there's like 2 of them where we live.
There's 3. There's the one at the Rim. There's one in Selma, and then there's one like close to North Star.
Okay, there's none where we live.
Yeah, no, not close to where we live. We have to.
That's
kinda...
what I just said. Close where we live, and you're like just.
Well, I was just naming the ones like in our city.
Dang, that's. Oh.
Yeah,
Is that where you used to go?
You have to drive it. Well, yeah, but the one at the Rim is close to where I work, so I'll stop by there after work sometimes when I go into the office.
I see. Okay. I guess I gotta start traveling far because I think I spent a little bit more than that.
Yeah, Total Wine and Specs are usually going to be less expensive than Twin Liquors. And Specs is all over the place.
But Spec doesn't have anything anymore.
What do you mean?
I've been to Specs multiple times, and they never have what I want.
Oh.
Twin Liquors have more of what I'm looking for. U.S. converts to
81 US converts to 112 Canadian. Okay, so it's
close.
It's close, yeah.
It's still a little more expensive.
Yeah. It's a little bit, yeah. It is a little bit more expensive in Canada after the exchange rate, but
Yeah, but you also gotta do the import costs. So I guess that's where it comes from.
probably. Yeah, because Whistle Pig is, well, yeah, it's American. Whistle Pig, American. Yeah.
So I guess that's where the import cost comes from.
And because y'all brought up New Riff, we'll go ahead and try New Riff.
Okay.
And then this will be the last one of the night, because at this point we've had quite a bit. So this is New Riff single barrel. Single barrel. It says barrel proof without chill filtration, but the proof is only 102.6. So I'm not sure what the entry proof of this was, because that seems a little bit low for barrel proof. It's barrel number 16-2822. But yeah, this is the first time we've ever had this on the channel, I believe. We've had Andalusia on the channel before. We even, like I said before, we went to Andalusia on the channel. But yeah, this New Riff bottle has been sitting up there for a long time, and we've never had it on a stream tasting video.
Yeah. Well, there's a few times where I wanted to do it as a blind tasting, but I feel like we had it, so I was like, maybe not, and I'll move on.
No, we've never had it.
Because it was like back there.
Yeah, it's like right there in a very like prominent position on the shelf.
So where's New Riff from?
Kentucky.
Kentucky? Is that where most things come from?
Yeah, a lot of the bourbons come from Kentucky. Like most of the bourbons that are like over
In that
there,
section?
yeah, come from Kentucky. Yeah, it smells very, at least this one smells very classic bourbon-y.
Mm-hmm.
You like New Riff? What is your favorite New Riff? Because the only one we have is this single barrel. But if there's another one that we should pick up to try, I'd be down. Because I remember liking this one. I feel like it's been a while since I cracked this one open, but I remember liking it. It is a little bit sharp on the nose.
A little bit. There's some like licorice in there.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little bit quiet here just because I guess this is the first time I ever tried this one, so I'm trying to focus a little bit on it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're gonna be more quiet than you are.
Right. Hey, I'm proud of us though. We've gone this entire stream using the same glasses the whole time.
Well, I know.
New Riff bourbon single barrel is $140 here before. Yeah, I didn't pay that much for this. I don't think. How much did I pay for this? I don't even remember how much I paid for this. I bought this. I remember I bought this bottle in Nashville.
That's a long time ago.
I bought it.
Was it 2-3 years ago?
It was at least 2021. $62 here. That sounds about right. I was gonna say like in the high 50s. But yeah, about now, $62 sounds about right for new riff. Maybe about $60 for this one here in the States. Ben Holiday. We've never tried Ben Holiday, or at least I haven't.
No, I never had.
Mm-mm.
So I gotta look for Ben Holiday.
New Riff Single Barrel Rye. Okay, we'll see if we can find that one. All right, I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Do we cheers?
I don't know. Let's cheers again though, just in case. Okay, so they have the Ben Holiday bottled and bond straight bourbon at Total Wine for $50. Soft red wheat bottled and bond for $52. Okay, so we've got some Ben Holiday options at Total Wine. New riff, let's see. Oh, okay, not bad. New riff, single barrel rye. New riff single barrel bourbon. This bottle is $50 at Total Wine. That's actually not bad at all. Single barrel rye is also $50. Okay, that's not bad. They have the straight bourbon for $35. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't mind picking up another new riff. Give them a shot. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I don't know why we never came back to this one. Or why I never came back to this one. Because I tried it. I have a distinct memory of trying this in Nashville when
Really?
Joss and I went.
Well, if you tried it and you bought it, that means you liked it. I'm surprised you never liked.
I bought it before I tried it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because I had just heard good things about it, and so I bought it, and then I tried it, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm glad I bought this. But yeah, I have a distinct memory of trying it there in the hotel room where we were staying in Nashville, and yeah, I remember liking it at the time a lot. So that's why I said I'm surprised that we never. I'm surprised that I never like bought this out.
Or never went back to it because it's still pretty.
Yeah, it's still pretty full. It says bottled fall of 2020. New riff aged 4 years. Let's see if we have that one. I have a 6-year malted rye whiskey. I don't have the New Year aged 4. That one isn't at Total Wine. The New Year aged 4 years. At least not the one kind of close to where we are. I'm not seeing that one come up. Single barrel 105.8 proof. Is that the one you have, the 105.8? This one is 102.6. So I think yours is a little bit higher than ours. And that's crazy because it says barrel proof. So I don't know what their entry proof is. I feel like it has to be a pretty low entry proof for 102, even 105.8 to be barrel proof. Because it says right here, embossed on the bottle, barrel proof. And I feel like that's super low to be barrel proof. I don't know if I've ever seen a barrel proof whiskey that low. So,
Well, that's pretty crazy too. The fact that you can get different barrel proofs from the same whiskey.
Yeah. Well, because it's single barrel, so like the proof from one barrel to another might differ. So I know like different distilleries will have different entry proofs for their bourbons.
Mm-hmm.
So I think 125 is the max entry proof that you can have for it to be a bourbon. So that's how you get bourbons like Stag and stuff like that to be like, in the high 120s, even in the 130s. But then you have distilleries like Maker's Mark, who their barrel entry proof is 110.
Oh,
So
okay.
by the time it ages and comes out of the barrel, it'll be like 108, 9, 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there, just because of the entry proof. So I have to think that New Riff has a pretty low entry proof for their barrel proof whiskeys to be
At 102.
102.
Mm.
HD's is 105.8. Christine has a 102.6. Yours is. Oh! Ours
Ours
is
is
also
102.6.
102.6. Um, it's barrel number 16-2882. I don't know if yours says what barrel number it is, but
What, does it have like the same batch number?
that would be crazy if we had the same barrel number. Because it's the same proof. That's pretty wild. Let me look up New Riff one more time. HC said New Riff Straight Fire Bourbon 100 proof. Tire Fire whiskey? What? Is this 100 proof? Oh, it's literally called Tire Fire. Oh, you're just. It's not called Straight Fire. It's just the New Riff Straight Bourbon. It's 100 proof, $35.
Oh,
The total wine.
wow.
That's not bad. That might be worth picking up because it's not very it's not very expensive. Yeah, Christine, look at your bottle because it's the same exact proof to the decimal point as ours. Like if you have the same barrel number as ours, that would be amazing. I'm gonna put our barrel number in the chat just to say 16-2822 barrel. Yeah, that's our barrel number 16-2822, 102.6 proof. I'm really curious now. That would be crazy. HD, where are you from? We're in Texas, just for context. I'm not sure. So like the prices that you're hearing are like Texas prices. That's actually really good.
It's not bad.
No. Yeah, we need to come back to this one and do a review
Review on
soon.
it,
Maybe maybe before the end of the year, so that this gets in our infinity bottle. Gio and I were talking how I feel like this infinity bottle that we're putting together for this year is gonna be like our best one yet, just because of the stuff that's gone into it.
And
And
it's a good variety because before it would be all bourbons or it'll be mostly scotch.
mm-hmm.
This one has been a good mixture.
Yeah, it has. We've had a good mixture of stuff, and we've also had like because we even had the Irish Whiskey Month, where we like it was just a month of all Irish whiskey, and I
Yeah.
think we've had other Irish whiskeys since then. But so yeah, it's a good mix of stuff. Barrel number 8036.
Oh, far from it.
No, that's not ours. 105.8 proof. So I know I said this was the last one, but I have one more that I want us to try.
What was that one?
It was one from one of the distilleries they had at the Bastards Ball.
Okay.
The Ranger Creek. All right.
Yep, let's go for it.
New Riff Rye, 113 proof. So is that 113 proof a single barrel, or is that, which one is that? I'm kind of curious about the new riffs now. After going back to this, I might pick up another one when I'm at Total Wine again.
And the fact that they're so inexpensive here.
Mm-hmm. I was surprised looking at the prices.
Yeah. I mean, they're like on par with Maker's Mark prices.
Mm-hmm. At least for like the Maker's Mark 46 and the cast strength and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do have low brow proofs. So they must have a low entry proof, is my guess. Because, yeah, the year-end Infinity Bottle. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with how we do our Infinity Bottles, we do like, we have a series that's sort of unofficially called Whiskey Wednesday. And every Wednesday we do a review of a whiskey. And we add that whiskey, a half ounce of it, to our Infinity Bottle. And this is our Infinity Bottle for this year. This is not Maker's Mark. This is like
different.
It's a half ounce of all the whiskeys that we've tried so far this year. And you can see we're almost to the top. So at the end of the year, we'll try this one once we've finished reviewing all the whiskeys that we're going to for the year and see how it is. And we have Infinity Bottles for every year since 2021. So we'll compare this against those, and then we'll blend them all together.
I think we blend 2 of them, because we didn't do it the first time, but we did afterwards, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, each one that we've done since then, we've blended with the other one. So it's, yeah. And what it might be a good idea to do is to blend them beforehand. To give them
sit.
Yeah, let it sit for a little bit.
Yeah.
So
we'll see if we do this. Oh.
Sorry.
Watch your break.
It's like, that might be a good idea to do. But yeah, our Infinity Bottle review will be coming at the end of the year. And I'm super excited about this one.
Yeah.
Because we've done a really good job this year of staying consistent and actually doing reviews each week.
Because most of the time we had to do like videos to just kind of like put in there. But it doesn't let it sit like how we want to.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I thought you were going to do the single malt. Okay.
Oh, well, we can do that too. But I wanted to do this one just because Ranger Creek was there at the Bastards Ball. And,
are they coming with new releases?
Mm-hmm. So Ranger Creek has like a whiskey club, which I've really thought about joining. But they do like kind of limited releases each year, like kind of like interesting finishes or interesting like distillates.
Mm-hmm. Is it only for like sign-ups?
Yeah, like you have to like join their whiskey club, and I think it has like some sort of like monetary like amount attached to it, but I wouldn't mind because they're here in town.
Yeah,
so it's
easier to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
big time excitement?
Oh.
Yes, single barrel. All right. So, excuse me. So this is Ranger Creek Rimfire. This is a single malt out of Texas, and it is aged under the Texas sun for 21 months, so almost 2 years, not quite 2 years. Batch number 35, bottle number 395, and it is 43% ABV. So it's a little bit lower than what we've had previous.
Wait, did we do this in tasting before?
We did this in a tasting once, yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting thing about this one, it is a smoked whiskey, but instead of being peat smoked, it's mesquite smoked.
Oh.
Because Texas.
Yeah, because they're everywhere.
Yeah. So it's a smoky whiskey, but Texas style.
All trees are good, but I have to say Mystique is the worst of all trees are good.
Mesquite.
Yeah.
You said Mystique.
Mesquite.
You do this every time we talk about Mesquite. You say Mystique.
Okay. Yes.
Barrel number 12927. Is that your the single barrel rye? I'm working on a year-long Isla Infinity. Ooh, that's cool. That's probably really good. One of these years we need to do like
Is that what we're doing? A year long?
Well, yeah, but it's not just Isla. It's like all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah. I see.
But one of these years we need to do something like that where we have like specific infinity bottles for like specific whiskey types.
Oh. Well, that one you have to label them, right?
Yeah, we'd have to label like one would be like our Scotch and one would be our bourbon. Right now we're combining like our Scotch and bourbon and Irish and everything into one.
Yeah. Well, it's more so bourbon and Irish. No, bourbon and Scotch.
James Morgan, welcome to the chat. Evening, lads, he says, checking in from the UK.
Ooh.
Which single malt will be coming up? I'll see if I have it. I don't know if... Well, we're kind of focusing on Texas stuff right now. We did do the New Riff just because it was mentioned. But this is a single malt from Texas called Rimfire. Ranger Creek Rimfire. And it's mesquite smoked as opposed to peat smoked, which is mesquite is just a type of tree wood that we have here in Texas all over the place. So yeah, that's what we're having right now. But if you have something that you would like us to try, let us know. And if we have it back here, or at least something similar to it, then maybe we try it after this. Christine, do you guys know you can become committee release members with Ardbeg for free? You know what? I actually joined that, and I don't know if I did it wrong or something, but I haven't gotten any like emails from it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I went to an Ardbeg event that was here in town, and they like engraved my name on one of the bottles and everything. But
wait, you did?
Yeah.
You never told me that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
What kind of friend am I?
like this one. Check that out.
Oh, they engraved your name.
They engraved my name in it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So this is Ardbeg Wee Beastie. But yeah, they engraved my name here at the bottom. Very small.
Yeah, it's very small at the bottom. It's like embossed, but it's like in the glass, so that's awesome.
Yeah, but
it's not like just like a label.
No, but when I got that done, I signed up for that Ardbeg committee emails, but I never got anything from it. So
we gotta check your junk mail.
Yeah, maybe that's where it went, but yeah. But no, that's gonna be something to look into because I would like to look into it more. Let's see. Okay, we got it. The chat is popping now. Finally good to get a first choice info. Ardbeg nut. Yeah, Ardbeg. We have a lot of Ardbegs back here actually. My strongest barrel proof is Old Forester single barrel proof 131.8. Wow. HD.
Oh, your Old Foresters are nowhere near that, dude.
No, they're not. We have the Stag, which is 131.1. So yeah, his Old Forester beats that. Different infinity bottles are fun. Combining is fun too. Love Balcones. James Morgan has the Balcones single malt. Maybe we try that one after this. So we
have that one there?
Yeah, I have that one. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I probably should try re-registering because I do like the idea of being part of the Ardbeg committee because then you get those committee releases and all that.
Oh.
So.
Well, you should have thought about that. Like, I'm not getting anything. Maybe I should find out why.
I don't know.
Wait, I don't think we had Rimfire on this channel before, right?
We had it as part of We did a video of different Texas whiskeys, and we had this one as part of it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. We didn't do like a straight up review, but we had it on the tasting.
It smells like the Brimstone by Boconis.
A little bit, yeah. I have loads of Scotch and a few Irish, being a local and all. Yeah. No, honestly, Scotch is my whiskey of choice, especially peated Scotch. I know you're not. I think you're more of a bourbon guy.
Yeah. Or I think mine changed because I used to be rye and I went to like single malt. But I think we need to go more with different Irish ones.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know we tried a few of them, but we haven't tried very many.
No, we haven't. Maybe we try Scotch after this. An Ardbeg.
Lagavulin is like my choice for Scotch.
We'll try
right
Lagavulin.
now.
We'll try Lagavulin after this.
And that's like surprising, that's like my smokiest that I like. Right? Or...
Well, I don't think Lagavulin is the smokiest, but it is like pretty smoky.
Well, the smokiest that I like.
Oh, probably, yeah. Well, did you like the Octomore? Well, I remember when we tried the Octomore, we didn't get much smoke from it.
No, but the second time we tried it, it was a little bit different, right?
Yeah. Did you grab the Bizarre at all? No, I did not grab the Bizarre. I usually don't grab the not the limited editions, but well, yeah, I guess like the one-time releases. Which one did I try? I think I tried the Hypernova at a bar. And it was honestly just okay for me. But the Bizarre, we'll have to try that one. This one though it smells smoky. It's like a burning rubber kind of smoke almost. HD currently enjoying New Riff. Christine bought several of the Bizarre. Okay, see now I need to try that one. Was the Bizarre a committee release or no? I don't know. Because I know that the committee releases, there's like there's like a committee release version and then a non-committee release version of like the same one. Is that right, or am I making that up? I feel like I've seen that before. But yeah, this has kind of like a burning tire. We're like bouncing back and forth between this and the chat.
It does have that rubber type of smell to it.
Yeah. There's also like a grassy sort of outdoorsy smell going on, like after you've just cut the grass.
But I am getting that like you have a campfire and you just put out the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting like that kind of that's smoke from.
That one was cheaper here. We paid £70. £70 for the Bizarre. Yeah, I guarantee you it would be much more expensive here. Let me look that up and see if I can find it. Because honestly, I feel like I've seen that in the store, but I didn't buy it just because I have a hard time spending money on stuff that I haven't tried. Or at least spending a lot of money on stuff I haven't tried. Oh yeah, over $100 here. Barbecue, 165, 167, 179.
Oh wow, that's much more than the 70 pounds.
This one says $77. bsweiss.com. Huh. Is that for a full-size bottle? Barbecue. I don't know.
I guess we had to split costs on that one.
We might have to. Several have been a bust for the high cost. Yeah. Arbed calls the Barbecue a limited edition. Okay, so it's not a committee release then.
Okay. You ready to taste?
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't tasted it yet.
I've tasted it, but I'm ready to taste it again.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you haven't already, click that like button. I saw one website that showed it was like $70, but a lot of times once you add shipping onto that, it adds like a lot, like 40 to $50 just for shipping. Yeah, that's super interesting.
It is. I think I like the smell more than the taste.
Yeah. The taste is a little bit like cardboardy.
Mm-hmm. I think it's I'm getting that like Band-Aid taste.
Yeah, I think so. 140 to 150. That's for the Barbecue. I'm doing the conversion here. 108 US for 150 Canadian. Thank you, Christine. She says, click the like button. These dudes are terrific.
Oh.
And thank you, James, for clicking the like button. We're in Texas, which is why we have all the Texas whiskeys here. So it's, yeah, we have a lot of Texas whiskeys. I personally am a really big fan of Balcones and Andalusia from Texas. But yeah, so if you, our original plan was to end this a while ago, but,
Yeah, didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
But mine's like Andalusia and I think Balcones is what I like.
Yeah.
But Balcones is not so well known.
I think Balcones is one of the larger Texas distilleries. Like Balcones and Garrison Brothers, I think are pretty
Up there?
popular. And Devil's River, too.
Oh yeah, well Devil's River, of course.
I think I saw Devil's River in the UK when I was there.
Really?
I know I've seen Balcones in the UK, but I think I saw Devil's River there once too.
Well, Devil's River is good for me, like, but it has to be the higher proof ones.
Yeah. But no, Texas has a lot of whiskey coming out of. We have a lot of whiskey coming out of here. I think Andalusia is one of the might be one of the smaller ones. I think. I don't know what their distribution is like, but if you ever find Andalusia wherever you are, oh, Christine, you've had Andalusia. Yes. Love Andalusia. That might be my favorite distillery here in Texas. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to try Andalusia, I totally recommend it. They're probably my favorite distillery here.
Devil's River, if it's a higher proof one.
Yeah, you gotta try the higher proof stuff from Devil's River. The lower proof stuff is okay, but if you try their higher proof stuff, it's super good. Visited Austin about 6 times. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, next time you visit Austin, try out some more of the Texas whiskeys that are around, because we have some good stuff. Visit Still Austin, visit Crowded Barrel. They're both in Austin. Um, Crowded Barrel has some good peated stuff that you might like. James says if you jump on the Whiskey Encore later, I might be able to hook you up with a sample from local states. Oh, Whiskey Encore. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to try that. HD kinging it up now to Booker's Beam House Batch 124.76. I cannot read. 124.6 proof. You know what? I have never tried Booker's.
Really?
Yeah. I see those pop up all the time at Total Wine when they come out, but never had the opportunity to try it. I've never pulled the trigger on, because they're usually like $100 to $110.
Oh. Okay, so another one we need to split on.
Probably. William Hall, cheers.
Hello, cheers.
So yeah, we've been trying just some whiskeys, mostly Texas stuff, but a little bit of we tried a Scotch earlier, Compass Box Story, the Spaniard, and New Riff single barrel from Kentucky, but it's mostly been Texas stuff.
So the reason why he just recently went to an event, Bastard Ball. So
yep, up in Austin. So we've been trying stuff from the distilleries that were there. So we tried something from Crowded Barrel. We had the Iron Root St. Sally earlier in the stream. Harold Straight Bourbon Whiskies finished in Armagnac cask. This is batch number 1. And then we also had the Andalusia Striker. And then we tried Compass Box Story, the Spaniard, and New Riff Single Barrel. So it was that's what we've been doing up until this point. We're just finishing up Ranger Creek Rimfire, which is mesquite smoked. And then I say after this we just try like a peated scotch.
Oh, okay.
So let us know what peated scotch you want us to try, whether it be Lagavulin, Ardbeg, Bruichladdich, and we'll try it. We do have Lefroy as well.
Yeah.
And
Lagavulin.
Yeah, we said Lagavulin. That's most of what we have. I don't think we have any more. Did you ever grab the Lefroy Cardias cask favorites? No, we didn't grab that one. The Lefroy's that we have are the quarter cask and the Pedro Jimenez cask. The Pedro Jimenez Traveler exclusive one. We have Port Charlotte. Yeah, we do actually. Port Charlotte heavily peated Scottish barley, and then we have the Port Charlotte 10-year. So yeah, we could do Port Charlotte.
Talking, I'll be back.
What's up?
Talking, I'll be back.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk while Gio leaves. We're in San Antonio, Texas. So just, if you're not sure, that's like about an hour to an hour and a half south of Austin. Lagavulin 16, Lefroy, Ardbeg, Kilman. Yeah. I haven't tried that Lefroy Cardias. And you know what? I've seen the Lefroy Cardias in at the liquor store recently, specifically Twin Liquors here in Texas. So that might be one that we need to try here soon. Port Charlotte 10 is always a winner for me. Love the barley too. Yeah. So yeah, we have the Port Charlotte 10, and then we also have the Port Charlotte heavily peated Scottish barley, which doesn't have an age statement. I believe it's an older bottling. I don't know if that bottle is still. I don't even know if that bottle is still like circulated. Let me get it out here and just see. So we have this one, the Port Charlotte Scottish barley, heavily peated Isla single malt. You've been to San Antonio? So yeah, we tried this one on the channel a long time ago. I have this cork in it because the day I bought this bottle, I took the cork out when I tried it, and it broke. I don't have it anymore. But the cork itself just broke, so I stuck like a new wine cork in here. If you're not familiar with us, or if you're new to the channel, a long time ago we used to sit on the other end of this room where we had a bunch of wine bottles behind us, and most of the wine bottles that were back there were made here in this room. Like, we used to make wine here, so that's why we tend to have like a lot of wine corks and wine supplies around, because we used to do that here just for like a hobby. So yeah, this is the Port Charlotte Scottish barley, heavily peated. It's been a while since we had this one, so maybe we'll try this one when Gio gets back. But anyway, yeah, that was Rimfire, Mesquite Smoked, Ranger Creek. They're actually here in San Antonio, so they're very, very, very local to us. So is Devil's River and Rebecca Creek, if you've ever heard of them. So, yeah. I'll go ahead and put this right here, unless y'all talk me into something different before Gio gets back. And we'll get new glasses for this one, because we've had a lot up to this point. But yeah, we have this Lefroy Pedro Jimenez cask. We tried this in a live stream back in June or July. And then we had we tried it also in a review. We did like a review video on this one. This is a Traveler exclusive, and this might be one of my favorite Traveler exclusives that we've had on the channel. The Lefroy Pedro Jimenez cask, triple matured. This was super good. William Hall. I'm up in Indiana, so we don't get a lot of Texas whiskeys. There are some. Yeah, I never really know what Texas whiskeys are distributed a lot. I know that Balcones and Garrison Brothers get pretty good distribution, and I've seen Rebecca Creek in Tennessee, but I don't know like how far they get to like other places, whether it be Indiana or what. I think Devil's River gets pretty good distribution too. I've seen Balcones in the UK when I've gone over there. So can't go wrong with PX Finish, Lefroy, and Redbreast. Never had Redbreast PX Finish. To be honest, I personally am not a huge fan of Irish whiskey. I think Gio likes Irish whiskey a little bit more than I do. But we might have to try a Irish whiskey with a Pedro Jimenez finish. But this one was amazing. This might be my favorite Lefroy that I've tried, at least. Rebecca Creek, never saw it up here. Okay, yeah. Rebecca Creek is kind of... if you do see it up there, it's probably going to be their blended whiskey. In which case, you might have just ignored it. Because their blended whiskey is... it's It's exactly that. It's blended whiskey. It's blended with grain neutral spirit. So a lot of it is just like whiskey blended with vodka. So I don't know how much that would have appealed to someone here. But Rebecca Creek lately has been doing some pretty interesting stuff. They have a double barrel. They have a Spanish oak whiskey. So if you ever find yourself in Texas, I would recommend trying some of the Rebecca Creek stuff that isn't the blended whiskey. The double barrel and the Spanish oak are both very good. They have a bottled and bond now. They even have some age-stated whiskeys that are kind of interesting. Well, I don't know if they're interesting. I haven't tried them. I'm just saying they're interesting. But it's interesting to me that they have some age-stated whiskeys. I believe they're sourced from MGP. But they've been releasing them here over the past few years. So if you have the chance to try some Rebecca Creek that isn't the blended whiskey, I recommend it. This is the Port Charlotte Scottish Barley Heavily Peated.
Ooh.
No
Okay.
age statement. 50% ABV. Irish is my least favorite. The Redbreast, Cask Strength is lovely, and the Pedro Jimenez. Yeah, Christina, I think I'm kind of the same way when it comes to Irish. I prefer Scotch and bourbon both over Irish whiskey. I have had the Redbreast Cask Strength though, and that is really good. And I have almost bought that bottle a few times just because it is that good. William Hall, been through Dallas and Houston a ton of times, but layovers never long enough to get out of the airport. Yeah, if you don't spend enough time in Texas or more time in Texas than just layovers, then you're probably not going to see the Rebecca Creek stuff. Yeah, it's just I don't really know how much Texas stuff they have in the airports, because when I'm in the airport, it's usually either San Antonio or Austin, and I've never really checked out Dallas or Houston, what they have available in the airport. So yeah, totally recommend visiting Austin if you want to. San Antonio, even though I live in San Antonio, I'll just say it's fine. Visit Austin first.
Is Austin better?
It might be. I think there might be more to do in Austin. Yes, Rebecca Creek is MGP. Mm-hmm. If you've ever seen Enchanted Rock vodka, I don't know how that distribution is outside of Texas, but that's also Rebecca Creek.
Enchanted Rock is Rebecca Creek?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh.
I know it was in San Antonio, but I didn't know it was Rebecca.
Yeah, it's Rebecca Creek.
Oh, wow.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. I lived here way too long to not know that.
I picked up the 2401 Export Bookers 124.4. Very nice. Oh, James Morgan picked up that. We only get one batch a year of the Bookers. Good mouthfeel with the Bookers. One of these days we're gonna have to try Bookers. It's from Jim Beam.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, one of these days we're gonna have to just break down and try Bookers, whether it be buying a bottle of it or trying it at a bar. We might be the only whiskey channel that hasn't done Bookers. You people have to drive. That state is huge. Yes, it is huge.
It is. So it's basically, basically 8 hours to drive whichever way to get out.
Yeah. Well, if you drive straight east, it's about 5 hours to get out.
Straight east?
Yeah. Like if you go through like Houston and Beaumont and that way, like toward Louisiana.
It's 5 hours?
It's about 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours, probably.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But if you go west or north...
9 hours.
Yeah.
Or 8 to 9 hours.
Yeah. And then if
north is like 8 hours.
Yeah. If you go south, you're in Mexico.
So 5-6 hours?
Yeah. It takes a long time to get out of Texas. Tons of fabulous restaurants in Austin. Yeah. Austin has a bunch of good places to eat. We watch the food shows on TV, and yes, Austin looks amazing. I'll have to go and die. Yeah, no, Austin has a lot of good places to eat.
Eatery and bars are known for Austin.
Yeah. One thing I'll say, one of my favorite places in Austin is a place called, what is it called? They do biscuits. It's Bird Biscuit or something, or Bird Biscuit or something like that. But they do like chicken in a biscuit. Oh, it's incredible. It's so good.
What place is that?
It's called Bird Biscuit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. We're not far from Austin, but...
No, we're not far from Austin.
I never go there.
I know.
So, it's an hour and drive. Supposedly an hour drive. Yeah. But because the type of town it is, it's a lot longer.
Yeah. No, Austin is growing so fast that the roads and the construction and the infrastructure cannot keep up with the population growth. So, like, whenever you go into Austin, whether it be, like, in the thick of rush hour or at 2 a.m, you're going to run into traffic. Because there's so many people there now, and it just can't keep up with it.
And it's still a 2-lane for some reason.
Yeah. But no, there's a bunch of good places to eat in Austin. Mm-hmm. So if you ever have the chance to visit, totally recommend it. But this smells really good.
It does. Being peated, it does.
You totally get the peat, but you also get some sort of I'm gonna say like a fruity, like a red fruity cherry back there, sort of.
I'm getting like a black plum.
Mm-hmm.
Bar or hour?
6th Street Bar and Continental Club Blues Bar. Both awesome in Austin for bars. You know, I blame Austin for getting me into whiskey. Because, really? Yeah, because there was a bar that Joss and I went to called, what was it called?
Wait, that was in Austin? I thought it was in San Antonio.
Well, I mean, we've been to bars in Austin and San Antonio.
Oh, yeah. But I thought it was like a speakeasy bar.
Well, there's a speakeasy bar here in town called Bar 1919. Yeah. But there was this bar that we went to in Austin. I want to say it was called Esquire. I think it started with an E. There's a bar here in San Antonio called Esquire, so maybe I'm confusing it with that. But I think it started with an E. And I went in there, and for whatever reason, I was like, you know what? Let me have some whiskey. And the waiter was like, oh, well, let me recommend to you Balcones Baby Blue, because it's local to here in Texas. And I was like, okay, well, let me try that.
Oh, okay, that might be.
And awesome. Yeah, it was definitely in Austin. So I tried it, and I tried it on the rocks, and I loved it. And that's what got me into like having whiskey just like not in a cocktail or not mixed.
Just neat. Or not neat, but
that one was on the rocks. But
Yeah.
that is what prompted me to actually buy a bottle of the Balcones Baby Blue, and it kind of got me started on my whiskey-ness.
yeah.
So
And he like brought me into that realm.
I was like, Gio, check this out. Have you ever heard of whiskey? and that's kind of how it all started. It was in Austin. Yeah.
Well, like before the channel, he always like I got this new one here, try it. And I'm like, okay, I'll try anything. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But as soon as like I started trying like things neat, it was so much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I guess we all like know like we always try like Jack Daniels and Coke or
Yeah,
anything
for
with
sure.
Coke.
Like,
Anything with Coke.
mm-hmm. Jack and Coke was that was sort of a like a staple for us here. But I mean, nothing wrong with Jack and Coke. How do you feel about rye? Rye, honestly, is a little bit hit and miss for me. I feel like rye is usually either incredible or just eh.
Well, Sazerac, I did like rye a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I fell in more accustomed to single malts.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of took over everything. And then Lagavulin. No, wait, hold on.
Do you remember this one? The Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye?
Yeah.
We tried this rye last year, and this was this might have been your number one from last year. I can't remember, but it was in both our top fives, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think it was like my 2 or 1. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, rye. I think lately I've been liking rye a little bit more, but I think it's still kind of hit and miss for me.
I think, well, yours is, I think it's still smoky ones. They're still up at the top.
Oh yeah, like the smoky Scotch. Yeah.
And then single malts are mine
Mm-hmm.
this year.
Mm-hmm. Bourbon and Branch, San Antonio. I've been to Bourbon and Branch. That's up close to Bulverde.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it's near where I live?
Yeah. Bourbon and Branch. They're okay. I think that there are better whiskey bars in San Antonio. Bar 1919. Next time you're in San Antonio, completely, totally recommend Bar 1919, which is in Southtown, a little bit south of downtown. There's also Rock and Rye, which is kind of on the northwest part of town. Same ownership as Bar 1919, but they have huge whiskey selection. And the owner of that bar is definitely a Scotch guy. So, so many Scotches that you want to try. It's incredible. As far as Austin goes, Christina, I know you mentioned earlier the Saxon Pub and Roosevelt Room. I've heard of the Roosevelt Room, but never been there. Haven't heard of the Saxon Pub, but might have to try that out. William Hall Lagavulin is the blood in my veins. Yeah, it's no, Lagavulin is pretty good. If you watch our latest review video and our like top 10 lists that pop up, I think there's like 3 Lagavulins in my top 10. And I think you have at least 2 in your top 10.
Wait, you have more than me?
Yeah, I think one fell off of your top 10
Oh no.
recently.
It's so scary.
Yeah. Most of our 95.5s are from MGP. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's right. Have you tried New Riff Malted Rye? Age 60. No, the only New Riff I've tried is this one, the single barrel. This is the only New Riff I've ever tried. And I think the same for you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we go more new riff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have not been to the Modernist. I'll have to try that actually. But yeah, we'll have to try that.
Where's that at?
I don't know. Modernist and Maeve. Let me look up the Modernist. I've actually never heard of that. Oh, it's on East Grayson Street.
Oh, it's not too far.
No. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay.
When are they open?
Well, they're open right now.
Oh, I really don't want to go right now. But when are they open?
They're open on these days. They're closed on Sundays.
Oh, we'll go this day.
From 5 to 2. Yeah, we can go that day. The Modernist. And then you said Maeve? Austin Street in San Antonio. Oh, that looks like it's fairly close to the Modernist.
When are they open?
They're open right now.
Well, I don't want to go right now.
They're closed on Monday.
Oh, we'll go this day.
Okay.
1 week we'll go that day, and next week we'll go the other day.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, we'll save them.
All right.
Pin them.
I will. I'll remember them. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Because I won't.
HD Sazerac Rye. Yes, that's one of Gio's favorites, the Sazerac Rye.
Yeah.
At least the baby Sazerac.
Was this baby Sazerac?
Yeah, we haven't tried the BTEC Sazerac on the channel. But,
Well, it makes me sad. As like a baby Sazerac.
yeah. Well, the one that we tried was the baby Sazerac.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a real long time ago, too.
Yeah.
So we'll have to try
I feel like you mentioned that one a lot.
I do, because that's the only ride that I remember that I liked.
Yeah. But no, we haven't been to the Modernist or Maeve, but we'll have to try those out. But yeah, 1919, Bar 1919 and Rock and Rye, to me at least, are the best whiskey bars here in town, in San Antonio. So
We haven't been to those two.
I haven't been to those two. So I don't know, maybe my opinion will change after we go to those.
I haven't been to any of them.
Yeah. We'll have to go.
Oh, man. I'm like terrible with bars.
We'll just go and like try like one or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do see New Riff and Sagamore in the UK, but they send us single barrels at best. They need a shirt? Wait, who needs a shirt? Oh, okay.
Do we clink before we tried? Oh, super smoky in taste.
Yeah. But in a good way. For me, at least, it's a good way.
For you.
For me, okay. We have dress code in our up market bars. Yeah, Bar 1919 is kind of the same way. Their website is very funny. Well, not funny, but it's like I think that's part of why I like Bar 1919, because of their kind of their like rules or their like decorum of like visiting. Their website says, yes, I'm over 21.
They have rules?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, so at Bar 1919, we cultivate an ambiance as refined as our cocktails. To enhance your experience, gentlemen are asked to wear closed-toed shoes and avoid jerseys or sleeveless shirts after 7 p.m. Ladies, we appreciate attire that complements our elegant setting, so we kindly ask for no fishnet tops or overly revealing clothing. Thank you for joining us and keeping Bar 1919 a polished and unforgettable destination.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, they're like a speakeasy type of bar.
Well, speakeasies were revealing, weren't they, back then?
I don't think so.
Well, like during that time frame, it was revealing. Because they show a lot of, like, calves.
Calves?
Well, wasn't calves, like, revealing back then? Like, calves and thighs?
I think so, yeah. Okay, it used to be on their website, but... Oh, here we go. Let's see. But yeah, Bar 1919, they have over 1,000 whiskeys to try. So it's like if you go there, you're not going to run out of stuff to try. Yeah, they've changed up their website. But it's like, you know, don't be too like rambunctious or loud there. You know, if you wouldn't have them, like if it's not someone you would take to meet your parents, don't bring them here. That type of thing. Like they don't do like shots. Yeah, suit up. That's pretty much how Bar 1919 is.
Well, you didn't suit up when you went there.
No, but I mean, they kind of like, if you went in there with a suit, you would like fit in.
Oh, did you feel underdressed when you went there?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I don't think you wore a suit.
Well, I didn't wear a suit. I actually am watching How I Met Your Mother right now. Like I'm in season 2, so I guess that just kind of like that just like hit me like, you know,
suit up.
Yeah.
So, wait. So I'm like,
if you go in there, don't wear shorts.
Well, yeah.
Like, don't show your calves.
So you're Barney and I'm Ted.
Am I? I'm married.
Oh, you are.
I'm Marshall.
You're Marshall.
And you're Barney or Ted.
Oh yeah, but I don't sit up, so
you're Ted.
Well, you're never telling me to sit up. You're just telling me whatever.
Right. Dress shirt and slacks for guys. Yeah, well, I don't know if you necessarily need to wear like a dress shirt, but just like don't. I don't know. It's kind of a nice place, but yeah, I don't know.
I'll suit up.
All right, yeah, suit up.
Tell me, and I'll suit up.
William Hall, loved that show. Been through the series at least 6 times. Yeah, I've probably been through it 3 or 4 times. So I think this might be my 4th time going through it.
Watching the show?
How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
I think it's I think I finished it twice. I've finished 3 times.
Yeah.
I think I like more the detective shows, like Bones and House.
Yeah.
House is not a detective show, but it's like a mystery.
Yeah. As I get older, I prefer these nicer places. Yeah, like I don't want to go to the dive bars anymore. Like I want to go to a place where, like, you know, maybe I can go actually sit down at a table and someone will come and like ask me what I want to drink. You know, like I'm not trying to like, you know, brave the crowd at the bar and try to get the bartender's attention and say, hey, let me get a drink of this. Like, you know, like I feel like that's not really my scene anymore.
Oh, I told you a story about when I went to you remember the Red Eye?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, that's on Bandera.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I don't think it's Red Eye anymore. I think it's something else now. Anyways, so I went down that place, and yeah, it didn't work out well for me.
What happened?
Because I'm not very vocal.
Well, what
so
happened?
I went there, and you know, there's normally bars. So there's a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of like the Ice House.
Oh yeah, I remember the Ice House.
Okay, well, anyways, so I went there, and I'm just like standing there waiting. Well, we were with someone else, and that guy came up and he's like, have you been waiting here? And I was like, yeah. He goes, okay, well, have you like talked to them? I was like, yeah, I told him like what I wanted and stuff. He goes, well, they had to come by? No. I was like, okay. So he goes and he like shouts at them like, hey, this guy wants something. And the lady comes by and goes, I'll get to you. I'm like, okay. And the guy got really upset by it. I don't know. He's like, well, he's been waiting here for like 15 minutes. It wasn't 15 minutes. It was like 10, but whatever.
Well, 10 minutes. That's still a long time to be waiting at a bar.
Well, I'm not like very vocal. And then she got really upset and got me my drinking and stuff. But I felt really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, James Morgan says the trouble might come from the price list for the pours. Honestly, Bar 1919 and Rock and Rye both have fairly, at least what I consider to be fairly fair prices for their pours. There's other restaurants in town or places, bars, restaurants in town that I've been to that have much more expensive prices for their pours. So I would, I would, for me at least, those places here in San Antonio tend to have the better prices for their pours.
I think so too.
Yeah. My husband is a pediatrician and he has a professor just like House. He was hilarious and intimidating but taught him so much. Oh, that's awesome.
Hmm?
Price for 2 ounce. Yeah. So let me see if I can look up. I'll just read off some of the prices from Bar 1919's menu. And yeah, these are 2 ounce pours that they have. And what I also like about Bar 1919 is if you ask for a 1 ounce pour, they'll give it to you for half the price. So if you want to go in there and try like 2 or 3 or 4 whiskeys, you can, and not get too drunk. Especially if you're like, Let's see here. Let's go to Isla, because I think that's something we can all agree upon. So Ardbeg 10 is $14 for a 2 ounce pour. Let's see. Do they have Bizarre-BQ? Don't think so. No. Heavy Vapors is $40 for a 2 ounce pour. I think I actually tried that there once.
Heavy what?
Ardbeg Heavy Vapors.
What?
It's $40 for a 2 ounce pour. Wee Beastie is $11 for a 2 ounce pour. Brooklady Black Art 1990 is $102 for a 2 ounce pour. And
Wait, hold on. Isn't Black Art like almost like an $800 bottle?
yeah, it's like six, almost $700 here.
Dang. Wait, is that the one you wanted to try?
Yeah, that was like a bucket list one for me. That's the one that Josh bought me. I think I've told the story on the channel how we went to Bar 1919 once and Josh bought me a pour of that for my birthday.
Well, I don't think she spent that much on it, did she?
No, she spent, that's for a 2 ounce pour. So she bought the 1 ounce, which was $51.
Oh, for a 1 ounce. Oh, okay. Whew.
Yeah. But yeah, the Brooklady Black Art 1990 is $102. And then they have a few different Octomores ranging from $55 to $85 a pour, depending on which Octomore you get. The Port Charlotte 10 is $19. Classic Lottie is $18. Bunnahabhain 12 year is $17.
Was it all 2 ounce?
Yeah, 2 ounce. Killerman Makir Bay is $20. The Lagavulin Offerman Edition, whichever one you get, is $25. Lagavulin 16 is $32.
Oh my gosh! So they're actually like overcharging.
Well, I don't know, because I don't know if I've ever seen prices less than that, at least here in town.
Well, the Offerman, what was it? Offerman what?
The Offerman Edition? It's $25 for 2 ounces.
Yeah, so that's...
I mean, a bottle of it is like
$8.
$85 to $90.
And that's only 2 ounces. That's $25.
Yeah, but I mean, it's never gonna match up to what you would get like in a bottle.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that
They're always gonna mark it up. But I feel like that's not too bad. Lagavulin 25 year is only $360 for a 2 ounce pour.
only, yeah.
Only $360. Lafroig 10 year is $18. The Lafroig Cardias cast strength is $23. That might be a good place to try that. $23, that's not bad at all.
Is that good? Is that a good one?
They were talking about that earlier in the chat.
Okay.
Lefroy Cargius Warehouse 1, $31. Cargius Phenol Cask, $46. That might be a good one to go try there, actually. Some of the Lefroy Cargius.
Yeah.
So,
how do I say this? Anything under... how much do I want to spend? $80, right? Anything under 80 for a 2 ounce?
Yeah. Yeah, 80 for 2.
Would you spend 80 for 2 ounce?
I don't know. I would probably spend 40 for 1 ounce.
Oh, 40 for 1 ounce is 80 for 2 ounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I'm gonna just to try something, I'd probably get the 1 ounce pour.
Can we get anything from 1 ounce?
Yeah.
We can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we pour in here, for our glasses, when we do our reviews, that's less than 1 ounce.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
you and I could totally split a 1 ounce and have plenty.
Wait, split on 1 ounce?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So split on 1 ounce. How much are we willing to spend? 40?
For a single pour?
Yeah.
Probably 50.
50? Okay.
But we go halvesies on it, so it'd be 25 each.
25. So 50 on a 1 ounce.
Mm-hmm.
Not 50 each on a 1 ounce.
Yeah, no, 50 total on a 1 ounce.
Wait, half an ounce? Okay, we need to talk about this. All right, yeah.
For that price, you'll have to make sure which batch it is. I'd ask for a look at the bottle. Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. And usually they're pretty good about that. If you ask hey, can I see the bottle? They'll just set it right in front of you and let you look at it. And then they'll set it right in front of you and then just walk off and help the other customers. And it's there's nothing to keep me from just being
Walking away with it.
Yeah. But no, it's I like the way they do it there. And like I said, Bar 1919 and Rock and Rye both have the same owner, so they're very similar in the way they do their whiskeys and their pours and all that. And if you're a cocktail person, both of those bars have really good cocktails too. So totally recommend it if you find yourself in San Antonio trying those places out. Yes, you can get a good sense of taste splitting an ounce. For sure.
Okay.
So, yeah, we could totally go there and splurge on an ounce of something kind of pricey and split it, and we would be able to get a good sense of what it tastes like.
All right. So let us know with a half ounce. What would you like us to try? And I think we'll be able to do that.
Sounds like the Lefroy Cardius is kind of in high demand, but that one really wasn't that expensive, so we might be able to get away with trying 2 different ones. So that's classy, putting the bottle down to read. Yeah, no, that's something I've noticed about that place. If usually when I go there, I just ask for can I get a half pour of this? And they'll pour it for me, and they serve it in a Glencairn, which I really appreciate. And they'll give me the Glencairn, and they'll put the bottle down next to it so that I can see what it is. So I really enjoy that, the fact that they do that. And if it's not a Glencairn, it's one of those little I have some of those glasses. I don't have them back here, but it's those little tulip-shaped glasses. It's basically a Glencairn, but without without this part.
Oh.
Lefroy Cardius 2024 and Ardbeg 25. Let's see how much the Ardbeg 25 is. If they have it. Oh, Ardbeg 25. It's only $300.
I don't know about 150. I'm sorry.
$150
for a half ounce?
Yeah. $150. No, $150 for 1 ounce. But you and I would split it, so it'd be $75 for a half ounce.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Lefroy Galore. Do they have Lefroy Galore here? You know what? I tried Lefroy Galore when I went to visit Lafroig, and it was delicious. But I don't see Lafroig Lore on their menu, actually. Let me look at Rock and Rye. I was looking at Bar 1919. $800 for the Ardbeg 25 last time. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that. Well, if it was $800 for the whole bottle, then yeah, yeah. I know that that $300 is making a little bit more sense all of a sudden. No, I don't think I would spend that much. Yeah, I don't see Lafroig Lore on the menu for Rock and Rye either. The Lafroig 33 year is only $350 for a 2-ounce pour. Lafroig 10 cast strength, $30. That's not bad, really. But yeah, they have various Lafroig Cargis Warehouse 1, 35. That might be one we try, actually. Just based off of their prices. Boona 12-year cast strength, let's see. Oh, that's not bad at all. $17 for a 2-ounce pour. The Boona 12 cast strength. The Boona 12 and the Boona 12 cast strength are both $17, which makes no sense to me. But you know what? I will take advantage of that. That seems that seems like a steal, honestly. $17 for Boona 12 cask strength. They have the Octomore 14.1, 0.2, and 0.3, ranging from $62 to $85. I don't see the Octomore 15s on here yet. The 15s are pretty new, right? I don't think those might not have made it over here yet. We're going to have to wrap this up pretty soon. We usually go for an hour, but I think we did find a winner with that Bunnahabhain 12 cast strength. Yeah. The bourbon. HD, you're sticking with bourbon. Let me look at the bourbon prices here and see what they show. Usually around January, they get the BTAC and Pappies in. So I've been able to try like the Pappies and BTACs there at Rock and Rye. Rock and Rye, just location-wise, is a little bit closer to me, so I usually go there. But yeah, it's they're usually, the BTACs are usually between 45 to 55 for a 2-ounce pour, depending on which one. And the Pappies are going to be anywhere from like 45 to like 120, depending on like the age. Like the 12, I had the 15 year there, and I think it was like 55 for a 2-ounce pour. But then the 23 year was like 100 and, I want to say it was like 120 something or 130, somewhere thereabouts. But they usually don't have those on their menu because that's something that they just have for a very short amount of time. But I'm looking at their bourbon menu now, and let me see Booker's. They have the Booker's 2202 for $30 for 2-ounce pour, so that's not bad actually. Buffalo Trace is $7. Calumet 8-year, which we had, I think that's both in our top 10s, is $14. Canada's insane in Vancouver. We have special liquor tax added on. Yeah, the taxes always get you. Even here, I don't know if it's not really a specific liquor tax, but we get just taxes on any sort of like eating out or drinking out. You kind of have to add the tax, and it varies depending on where you are in the country too. But yeah, the Bookers, like I said before, at Bar 1919, at least the 2022-02 batch was $30 for a 2-ounce pour. So I mean, that's something we could totally split a 1 ounce on.
I think so.
$7.50 each. They even had the Calumet 16-year for $40. So if we did a 1 ounce pour split, $10 each.
Yeah.
We could probably.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we could probably get away with trying some like really good bourbons for not a lot of money. But yeah, it's Double Eagle Very Rare, $560. But that's for a 2 ounce. So what is that? $280 for a 1 ounce. How much for Pappy? Let me see how much it was last year. I don't know if I even took a picture of it. I should have. But Pappy is one that they don't have all the time. Only when it actually like comes out. Let's see. The 15-year, I want to say, was like $55 or $60 for a 2 ounce pour. If I was guessing.
Wait, how much for pour?
The Pappy Van Winkle?
No, how much?
Like 55 to... Like 55 to 60. I'm trying to see if I can find... I remember when I went there the last time, they gave us like a sheet with the pictures on it. Or a sheet with the prices on it. And I thought I had taken a picture of it, but maybe I didn't. No, I don't have a picture of it here. Yeah, each Taylor small batch is $14 for a 2 ounce pour. Eagle Rare is $10 for a 2 ounce pour. The Eagle Rare 25, however, is $2,500 for a 2 ounce pour. So it just kind of depends.
$2,500.
Yeah. So it just kind of depends on what you're trying to buy. Have you seen the Wild Turkey 101 70th anniversary bottle? I haven't seen that actually, but that might be one to look out for because
that sounds good.
We tend to like Wild Turkey, but we've been going on for a while now, guys. So it's probably about time to end, unfortunately.
Yep.
We'll finish this one and then that'll be it for the night. But I think they're right. I think you and I need to go out to a bar and split a couple of pours.
I think so.
We'll take our own glasses with us and pour the, split it half and half.
Will they do that?
Huh?
Will they do that?
Well, if we ordered like a half pour and then asked for an extra glass, they'd probably do it. I think they would do that. Yeah, especially if we went like during the week when it's not like a busy time.
Mm-hmm.
They'd probably do that.
So like a Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So I think the Freud Cardius, or at least one of the little Freud Cardius, is one that we might want to try, and then maybe a bourbon too. Because the bourbon seems to be a lot less expensive than the scotches, and we could probably try something pretty cool. So,
all right, we'll have to make a plan for that.
Yeah,
we'll do it.
We will. Anyway, thank you, those of y'all who joined us and were chatting with us. It made it very enjoyable, and we'll have to keep doing this. Do you do a live every Tuesday? No, actually, we do a live once a month, and it's we had been doing the first Monday of the month, but we've been very inconsistent since around July. So it basically just comes down to when Gio and I both have availability to do a live. But yeah, it's usually about once a month.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on trying to become more consistent on it.
Yeah, but right now it's just kind of whatever it is. We'll probably do one kind of towards the beginning of November, so be on the lookout for the post that comes up, whether it be the first or second week of November. But that'll be about it. Yeah. Thank you so much for subbing. We do reviews every Wednesday-ish. We try to post them every Wednesday. Sometimes they come up on Thursday. Or Friday. This isn't our full-time gig. We both have full-time jobs that we work. So, whenever we are able to get videos up, we do. So I appreciate the sub and letting us, whenever we post a review. We have a review coming up on Wednesday of Cuddy Sark blended Scotch. So if you like blended Scotch, stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you on the next, whether it be... My light just died. That's how long we've been going.
Wow, okay.
We'll see you on the next...
So it's just my light going on.
Yeah. We'll see you on the next live stream or video, whenever that may be. Video will be Wednesday. Live stream will be beginning of November sometime.
Keep talking.
Oh, you're going to pour yourself more? Just a little bit. Okay. Gio's going to pour himself a little bit more so we have something to toast with to end this stream. And then... there we go. Yes, thank you for joining us. It's been nice streaming with y'all as well. But yeah, it'll either be the first or second week of November, either Monday or Tuesday. It just kind of depends on like our availability and with our jobs and everything. And yeah, but thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Cheers.